Another thing that you've encouraged folks to do is to listen to voices of those who you're not used to listening to. A way to say this is listen to the voice of those who are on the margins or whose voices are being pushed to the margins. Do you have recommendations for us? Maybe there's authors, thinkers, scholars, pastors that we might want to just kind of learn from?
Yeah, I mean, these are the riches that we were talking about earlier, right? Is when you've existed in mostly a culturally homogenous bubble, you have certain voices that you're used to hearing from, and then you start to break out of that. And it's not that those old voices don't matter to you anymore; they still very much matter to you. It's just that now there's other voices, right? Like the chorus is just getting more interesting, right? The prism of the diamond is getting more beautiful. It's letting more light in. So I would say, for me, it's been mostly local voices. It's like, flesh and blood relationships, friendships. And so I think as much as possible, beginning with your local context. And that might be an author, might be a writer, might be a podcaster. But if that person can share the same space with you, I think that's really helpful because they're responding to the same stuff you're living in right now. But what you're going to find is that, oh, this thing that I just didn't even know was happening is really, really, really important in these other communities. And that realization is transformative. That starts to really open up our eyes to our own communities. We just start to see our own communities much more carefully, much more wholly.